Good morning, Don Bovell here. Welcome to the table. It's 11:19 Greenwich Meridian Time, London, GMT, June 2024. Today I'll be hosting a discussion, a narrative about the Dinner Table Entertainment Company and trademark registered copyright held by myself. If you know or if you don't know, I've been doing music for like 25 years. Nonchalantly, of course, professionally, for about 5 to 6 years. I studied business in 2011, and I tried to study business again in 2013, 2014, HNC level 5, level 4, level 5. I've been in two or three films, and that's the extent of my media appearances. Done a few two or three beat battles, few showcases. It's all interesting stuff. You should check it out. I always send you the link. It's on YouTube. I listen to search links on the table. Dinner Table Entertainment Company, and you'll find everything there. So this is a 13-point program today. Discussion the 5 departments of the Dinner Table Entertainment Company, 5 divisions, should I say? It's the music, fashion, film, dance, and literature. So I'll be breaking down for investors what we do, what we want to do, and where we're going for each department, for those 5 departments. So let's start. Welcome to the table. Okay, so music, we're not limited to any one genre, but for the beginning, for this mainstay, I mostly produce. I'm a record producer, so I mostly make hip hop and R&B. Some alternative stuff that doesn't sound like anything, but it's just very good. Well, it might sound like techno, or not even techno, just drum and bass, or what's that word? Bass line, stuff like that, yeah. It's whatever it sounds like, whatever instruments I have at this moment in time, electrical instruments I have at this time, synthesizers I have, and I don't really follow a tempo when I'm making alternative music. But with my hip hop is a set tempo, not even a set tempo, it's between 70 and 88 BPM. So my music can range from the slow to kind of fast. So you got like Dipset style, and you got like Jay-Z style, which is you got Nas style, and you got the classic like Rick Ross and such. But you got the slower beats, slower tempos, smoother soundtracks. I like big bands, I like orchestra. I like funk, I like disco funk, I like soul. So like, yeah, talk about the Motown, Michael Jackson type, Marvin Gaye type music, James Brown, Willie Hutch, Curtis Mayfield, Al Green, Bay Rat, and all them in between. So it's smooth. I like music with philosophy and meaning. Yeah, so I sampled that up, cut that up, I had my drums with the typical beat making. I'm not a producer, I'm a beat maker. I can be a record producer. I could write songs and help an artist record over to the best of their ability and the best of my knowledge on how to improve their ability. That's what I do. So that's music. As you may know, or you may not know, the vinyl era, the CD era, and the digital download era is kind of getting over with now. They're on digital streaming platforms now, which you can find me links on the table on all streaming platforms. But literally, 1,000 plays equals £4 for $4. 1,000 plays. So if that's 1,000, I don't know how many people will play to accumulate 1,000 streams, but one person ain't doing that. And And if it does do that, after how long the period is, I don't think streaming is a very good idea. It's not a bad idea. But it's not very practical for it's not very as financially rewarding as the physical, CDs, vinyls, and downloads. The vinyls were like 19, 20, 25 pounds, 30 pounds, even 40 pounds at some, 35 pounds sometimes. Barring any breakages in transport, you could recoup in cash and reinvest into more vinyl. It was a proper physical hustle, But the streaming thing is very different. As I saw a brief interview with Scorcher, from that group, The Movement, with Gets and Wretch and Latin, I think it was. He was talking about engagement. People leave comments underneath your video, but that's a whole different. This is a whole different theory. I'm not really a. I like to have comments, but at the same time, it depends on the type of influence you have. I don't think I could talk to 100,000, 1,000 people or 10,000 people. I talk kind of broad, across the board. So you take what you want from what I'm saying, you make notes, and you take what I'm saying. But engaging, talking individually to 1,000 people was very difficult for me to do. I've never even tried it before. I can't even say it's difficult. I've never even tried it before. So spent the whole afternoon on social media. It makes sense though, because look how much time we spend on social media. We probably spend the whole afternoon during the day anyway. So why not engage? And there's advertisements and stuff that cost £100 for 2 weeks, and the bar rises. You see, so for the £95 for 14 days is equal to I think it was something like 5,000 people to 15,000 people. The reach gets to. And that's what I was talking about in the other narrative that I was talking about, investing with the table in the marketing for my new album, which I didn't get any marketing for that, so the album's doing poorly at this moment, even though it's a great album, in my opinion. Everyone liked so far that plays it, but the reach is not there at all. I'm a sole trader. I'm the dinner table entertainment company, and it's only so far. I live alone. I have domestic utility bills and domestic expenses. So running the business, without going for a bank loan, which is unheard of in hip hop, even though advances are some type of are loan of a type. I'm not signed to any record label. I'm doing it independently, so it will improve over the future. I'm taking steps to get my main hustle up. The dinner table entertainment company and all subsidiaries to the First Table Business Group is all side hustles, side hobbies. But I'm under no illusion now. I need to have a main job, but I've been off work for a while now. So yeah, that's music. It's basically the same for all these divisions. Investment is important. So let's not dwell on that too much. Let's go into the art and creativity. I make boom bap. I make nice. I make good soulful R&B, 90s and naughty style, early naughty style. I can make instrumental without any samples of it, and they sound as good as the ones with samples in it, to be honest. Fashion now, sustainable fashion to be fair. Getting rid of the polyester, synthetic materials that kind of destroy the environment by its production pollution. So I'd like to promote that. There's a foray these days where the children are wearing lots of plastic coats, the dark shiny materials and whatnot. And that's the overspending as well on items of material worldliness, where you're spending up to £200, £300 for a pair of shoes that used to cost £85, £85. It's ridiculous. Inflation's really taking us by the balls, man. Goes over a barrel, no H. So yeah, sustainable fashion. So we talk about linen, we talk about hemp, we talk about cotton, wool, denim is recyclable, stuff like that. So there's also different styles that you can wear. I talk about trilby hats and fedoras, bucket hats, all of sustainability and whatnot. Fashion shows, fashion store. I would have had a fashion brand. My uncle had a fashion store in Hackney. Pyro's uncle, so my uncle-in-law. Yeah, my uncle-in-law via my dad's sister's marriage to Pyro's uncle. So I'm related to Pyro through my cousin Pyro. You might not even know him. But Pyro Barge. He's affiliated with me and my company. Yeah, we relate through marriage. He had a clothing shop in Hackney, Hackney. What's the word? Upper Clapton, which I've been doing business with, and I know a few designers, or not, that were just starting out. Designing my own clothes and logistics. I wasn't aware of the logistics. That all goes back to bookkeeping and accounting. The importance of keeping notes of your finances, income and outgoing, and cutting down the liabilities and increasing the assets. Now I'm aware of these things. They're not around. My people are not around anymore. It's RIPs, and I've got this because they got fed up of waiting for my they said I was bullshitting, which I wasn't bullshitting. It's just occurrences that prevented me from studying, witnesses and whatnot, and bereavement, whatnot, which gets a man distracted. Okay, so film is another thing. I've been into a few films. Film is synonymous with the music industry, especially with big companies and independent companies. We need other ways to increase revenue for whatever means you want to increase the revenue for. So I've been in 3 films. I've been in Street Dance. I've been in a cop movie. I've been in a romantic comedy. That was quite decent, actually. I haven't even seen the film. I was in a gallery with a lady. Looking all judgmental at it. I was a buffoon. I was pushing over mascots and stuff. So yeah, I'm in that film temporarily. It's called Art Ache. That's that film. So it's a Street Dance, Art Ache, and a police movie, a kidnap movie. So yeah, those all extra roles. We're interested in developing our own films to kind of narrate our lifestyles. It all starts out typically anyway from the neighborhood. You might find like Boys in the Hood, or not necessarily training. Training days more because you have to train. Denzel Washington, and I can't remember my man's name. It's not Kevin Bacon. So I can't remember my man's name. So to be a police officer, you have to go through training, which is some type of discipline. Even if you're on the neighborhood, there's some type of discipline you have to go through training. Right? I'm not saying the actor went for the training. I'm saying to come out of the neighborhood, you have to be a police. For that to be a real story, which I don't know if it was or wasn't. You have to go through training, so that's some type of discipline. So to keep it real, I'm not talking. That's a bit later on in life. Later on, see the character there is like 30 in his 30s and late 30s. So Denzel's watching Denzel's character. So I'm talking about just coming out of the neighborhood without any formal qualifications, but aspirations and ambition, and whatever we are educated in and influenced by, to use to get out of our situation into a better light. If that makes any sense to you. So I'd like to make a superhero movie. You know, I'm into film noir, classic cinema, James Bond. Belly's a very, very, very good film with Nas and DMX and Method Man. Yeah, that's my type of sophisticated film of the black culture. Sophisticated. I like to think like a man as well, stuff like that. So I like to do some of those type of films. Gone the whole way, man. Gone the whole way. You see my locks. You know, I'm trying to grow some locks here. I'm from the neighborhood. So Spike Lee is the type of ideology I have, you know, possibly like what's the film, man? Don't Be a Menace and Poetic Justice. Beautiful films like that, man. So into creativity, doing the art, black arts, Nubian arts. Then there's dance, street dancing. One of my ex-girlfriends was a street dancer. Freedom of movement. I'm a terrible dancer. Even though I talk about dancing in my music, I'm a terrible dancer. I dance to make it put a smile on the face. You might even judge me and say this guy's an idiot. Well, literally, I'm a terrible dancer. I want to learn how to dance. So I want to do the salsa and flamenco. Not flamenco's for the ladies, but salsa and stuff like that. So classic dance I could do with my lady friends and my spouse. But in the 90s, dance was incorporated into hip hop very well, actually. So with corporations, people were making money. I don't know about this whole selling your souls and stuff like that. I'm not into that with that. So people were they're more business orientated in the music. The record labels were, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So in modern day, we're in 2024, right? The same major labels are cutting down. They're not really growing anymore. Even independents not doing so well, and medium-sized companies are doing so well. So the size of the record labels are not really branching out. And I wonder if that's because people are not studying business. They're doing business, management, hustling on the side, wherever they're hustling, but they're not making it official. So I wonder if that's the cause. And also that the streaming thing as well. Streaming fucked up a lot of things, man. So it's hard to convert your hustle from a tangible hustle to a digital hustle. It's like what you do with your hands. And people are not computer literate. You may not, you might go on Facebook, on Instagram and whatnot, but you don't know. Touch typing is not your forte. Word processing is not your forte. Writing a document, types of documents, which a general administrator will have. So those 5 aspects, 5 divisions of this company that I'm developing with the T.D.E.C or the Limited Entertainment Company, with an online store, online website, connected via SEO, search engine optimization, and what's the word? Link building. So connect to other websites and find it's monetized via endorsements and advertisements. It's marketing, the connectivity. So why we're doing it for the Africans and the Ebonies, even the Caucasian, we did it for everyone, but predominantly we concentrate on the poverty-stricken and I won't say stricken. Stricken is very deep, very judgmental. Let's just say people in poverty caused by lack of education or lack of opportunity. So we look to provide opportunities and education to those of my own complexion. Caucasian man is not out of the question, though. They have their own national parties in the UK and all over the world. They concentrate on their own. So why can't we concentrate on our own? That's one of the philosophies of the Dinner Table Entertainment Company and the First Table Business Group. So they want to concentrate on their own, but when we do it, we have to do it for ourselves also. But then listen, I shouldn't be doing that. you're racist. It's not racist because division in the United States, when not apartheid, the division, segregation, pardon me, enabled the Caucasians to build their empire while we didn't build ours. So that was to give them a chance to catch up to what our ancient civilizations where we were so advanced. I gave the Caucasian man a chance to level up slightly, kind of get to advancements, so we catch up back up, because we generally will catch up very fast anyway. So it gives them a head start in life. So that's basically where it comes down. It's another piece of philosophy that I have in my mind. So the cause is to raise, I think it was 100 million Great British pounds to invest in infrastructure, micro and macro infrastructure in this national place of London, England, Great Britain, UK, United Kingdom, and then branching out overseas, going right to left, going to America, where the big bucks are there, big pounds, big dollars, then being, then inheriting some fees from there, doing works, going to Europe at the same time, then going down to the southern hemisphere, into Africa, Middle East, and developing infrastructure in the stricken lands. Not because we're idiots, but because that's the way we've been left to develop. Africa's the promised land, you see. It's the first and last place of civilization. So the last, it was first, it was a great nation, great place. Then it got stopped, and then by whatever happened, by a slave trade and a war, civil war. And it'll be the last place to be the great place anyway. So that's the promised land for us. So I'm aware of this. So I know investment, I want to be part of development as some type of minister, politician, not even a politician, the city developer, world developer, nation developer. I want to be part of that group. Colony that invests in the motherland. It's important to me. Genetically and ethically and culturally, it's important to me. Environmentally, it's important. So, eco-sustainability and sentiment, that's part of it really, in saving the world from this pollution. I believe in going green. I made a vegan dish yesterday, so it's not. I'm not saying like I'm a vegan. Like I made a vegan dish yesterday, so no, I eat meat at times. I'm a poultry eater and fish eater. But yeah, I made a delicious black bean fritter yesterday. It fell apart, but it was delicious. It tastes like minced beef, but there was no meat in it. It was delicious. I'm gonna make it again, but today I'm gonna make it as a fritter. So a black bean fritter. Spelt flour, even though spelt is not even okay, but it's a wheat. But we'll see how it goes. I'm fine. Maybe it's buckwheat. I don't know. I'm trying to find out the best ways to get the full nutrition out of my diet, so I can perform in high stressful situations. We spoke about macro and macro infrastructure. So this is ecosystem development. That's basically everything I've been talking about. So it's from motivating the people, inspiring them to have a career in college, having a career from college, or keeping them focused on schooling and excellence and decorum. So that's who it's for. So continuing the work of the ancestors and building the world, creating the world. I'm gonna be part of that. I am part of that, should I say? Just keeping it going, but cutting out all the looseness, all the waste of times. Doing my part for my generation. I'm 40 this year. Well, I'm 40 now, including 9 months in the room. My mother proudly says. So for my generation, it's a special generation. So the light workers have said, and they've said that my generation cuts out all the bullshit. cut it all out and give the truth, and give the way, and give the life. Yeah, exactly how I said it. Yeah, that's right. So my generation does that. So tourism, I spoke about international business, going to the United States, going to Europe, going to Eastern Europe, Asia, finishing off in Africa. It's about globalization, you see. So it's for everyone. But the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So we were the first race, the first culture, so we're next up to be developed, redeveloped, should I say. So I'm part of that internet initiative. Jobs, last point. I think that's the last point of jobs, so employment. That creates a massive 1,000 jobs or more, starting from maybe 10 people, 10 different branches of administration, personal assistants, junior managers, deputy managers, presidents, from retail customer service assistants, cashiers, yeah, you see, so accountants, bookkeepers, marketers, developers. So this creates a massive amount of jobs, and we do need that in the communities, because the kids are not interested in working for other cultures like that anymore, because the oppression, from the rejection. So they want to do it for themselves. That's why the crime is on the highest, because it's the first instance of being self-sufficient, doing crime. It's what you know. It's a basic instinct, but you do it for yourself. You're clear minded. You know you want to do it for your mom and your brother and your father and sister. So you go out there with a clear incentive. It's a goal. I need to make this money today, to do this, look after that, to take care of this and take care of home. Clear incentive. All we need to do is change the product. So that's who it's for. The 1,000 job, or people that's like them come from the same background, and I come from the same background. Creating jobs is important. People like being creative, and there's schooling as well. So we're talking about PRU, pupil referral units, and school curriculum like PSHE, personal social health education, teaching those kids had life skills, and try to get them to stop overwhelming the prison systems and the council with debt from crime. So that's the goal. That's the goals in life. So that's a little bit. That's the kind of luxurious part. The meat of T.D.E.C. Just meaning, family matters, discussion around the table, organizing a family house, as was taught by the Woodmost generation or beyond. So that's the business description of the entertainment company, kind of like a general thesis, summary of what's going on. So that's what I'm developing. So investors, please contribute. This is one man here. The idea is overwhelmingly massive, and we need people on board. So I do have friends that know at the table. Obviously, they lived around the table for their own instinct, right? Knowing that I'm, the dinner table's owner in my own perspective. So my own right for my table, but we need to merge tables together. Merge tables like other cultures do, bring families together and like a conglomerate, and work together with our finances to bigger. That's what Egypt was. That's how Africa was great. And I'm aware of it. So Africa was great by everyone following a structure. We don't have structure as the black race anymore. But it's in pockets. It's in pockets, but we're not on a large scheme of things to create a larger civilization of interlinking companies and households. So it's important. So please get in contact at the Dinner Table Entertainment Company or Linton Referral. So link off the table. Online streaming platforms like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. You can shoot me email, direct message, and I'll respond. I have no personal assistant at this moment in time. I had a few in the past, but I wasn't employing them, you see, so now I know better. I just knew that I was doing that for someone else. But now I'm going to be greedy and be more organized and more professional instead of being a casual person with them. So no one will respond to your emails and messages apart from me, until you can build up that organization from within to without, and soon I'll see you. Salutations and peace be upon you. Blessings.